of the new LEGO Ninjago movie, I've decided to revisit an old piece I wrote. Yes, this isn't anything different from that, but I do feel an audio version was necessary for some viewers. So, without any hesitation, here's the 5 movies I think LEGO should make next. Enjoy! Number 5. Transformers. Transformers is a well-beloved franchise. I personally got into it with Beast Wars, but the world will probably thank the not-so-good Michael Bay films for their access to the franchise. Here's a good way to correct that. Make a LEGO movie out of the franchise. You can mock the Bay films, laugh about the sillier moments from the franchise, acknowledge the various generations of the Transformers shows, similar to what was done in Batman and his film. A LEGO movie on the Transformers should act as a call for the movies to get silly, tell a story, and perhaps most importantly, be coherent. Beyond that, the animation on the Transformers themselves would probably be a treat to see. After all, detailing how the cars go from robot to car and reverse has to be fun in LEGO form, right? Number 4. Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a favorite among many in my age frame. I personally don't love the franchise as much as others do, but I wouldn't mind a LEGO version of the series, which will probably happen anyway, given the film rights are owned by the same studio. So what would make for a good LEGO movie? Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it established that Harry missed out on a good chunk of year 7 at Hogwarts? Wouldn't it be funny if, at the end of the battle with Voldemort, Harry would be forced to repeat the last year, making for a funny movie where we see Harry going through a year where nothing exciting happens because Voldemort is dead. Therefore, Harry struggles to go through a year where nothing happens. I'd definitely be excited for a movie where the big conflict is accepting not every year in your life needs to be a big conflict. Number 3. Marvel vs. DC. Okay, so this is technically 2 franchises, but there was a point where Marvel and DC did crossovers. The results were mixed, but the spectacle of it is still a cool idea, which is why I propose we get a movie out of it. While the live action movies crossing over is probably impossible right now, I do believe we can get a LEGO film out of this, so long as Disney allows it, which I'm sure is more likely in a comedic, see, we're making fun of each other here film. You just know this movie will go out of its way to say, you know what, you dorks really should stop arguing over what's better and just enjoy something fun, which is something I can get behind after years of seeing annoying rivalries between fans. Number 2, Pokemon. At some point, one of these LEGO movies has to take on a video game franchise. I think this would be the perfect one. Pokemon has an infinite amount of jokes that can be made after 20 years, 7 generations, and over 800 Pokemon. Considering the running theme, up to this point anyway, has been focused on troubled dad-son relationships, why not make that the central conflict here? Make it about one of the heroes from one of the generations saddened because he has no father. A Pokemon standard that rarely seems to be addressed. Bonus points if the film goes out of its way to poke fun at some of the intro stuff. Number 1, Star Wars. Let's be real here. Star Wars is a must for a LEGO movie. Yes, Disney is probably not allowing that right now, but considering it's one of the more popular, if not the most popular franchise among the LEGO products, it's almost impossible to imagine the idea hasn't already crossed their minds. The possibilities are there. After all, there are so many LEGO specials already, along with plenty of movies, spin-offs, etc. You can make fun of Star Wars in a new LEGO story. My pitch? Make it about Vader imagining what life would be like with a son before the events of the original trilogy. After all, knowing his wife almost gave birth probably left some unfulfilled dreams for years. Or just to troll older fans, I don't know, make an Ewok movie. That's my list. Like, dislike, feel free to tell me below in the comments. And if you like this video, support me on Patreon and follow my blog. I'll provide the links below. And thanks for watching.